Do you want to know who didn't
wonderful. Who's that?
Do you want to know who did not have a very good weekend? A very spectacular weekend?
Everybody that was trying to fly into Newark, and you know, we suspect you had 3 of your 4 kids with you because they couldn't get out because I tried to get out yesterday to New York. It did not happen. A mess across the East Coast. This really is getting critical. The first time we had a blackout at Newark, they said, "Oh, it's old frayed coils." Well, have we had old frayed coils 2 more times? I mean, it is. I have always been the person telling my friends and loved ones, flying, safest thing to do in the world. The numbers are extraordinary. Please just relax. Get on your flight. You know, it's still by far the safest, but Katty, there's no doubt we have a crisis in our system and our air safety system.
Yeah, we would think you might need an infrastructure week for this one. Newark International Airport, by the way, guys, experienced another telecommunications outage yesterday. This marks the 3rd incident in 2 weeks following a brief radar and radio blackout on April the 28th and a similar outage on Friday as well. Yesterday's equipment failure led to a 45-minute ground stop at Newark, kicking off even more delays, even more cancellations. U.S. airlines are now expected to meet with the FAA this week to discuss cutting flights in and out of the airport. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said yesterday that Newark will operate at reduced capacity for several weeks to avoid further delays. In an interview on Meet the Press, he insisted flying is safe right now.
The equipment that we use, much of it we can't buy parts for new. We have to go on eBay and buy parts if one part goes down. You're dealing with really old equipment. We're dealing with copper wires, not fiber, not high-speed fiber. And so this is concerning. Is it safe? Yes, we have redundancies, multiple redundancies in place to keep you safe when you fly. But we should also recognize we're seeing stress on an old network, and it's time to fix it.
You know, John Lemire, I'm curious what the White House, how aggressive this White House is going to be. This has been a crisis for 20 years, 25 years, as Steve Rattner pointed out last week, and Congress hasn't moved on it. Presidents throughout this century haven't moved on it. We have an old, fraying, decrepit system. It's something that we've been warned about for years by Steve Rattner. It's something we talked about, COVID and post-COVID, and now it's upon us. The question is, will Congress get serious and fund? You know, there's been so many infrastructure cuts through the years on the state, local level, especially. But do you get a sense that the Trump administration and Sean Duffy understand that they're going to finally have to do what other presidents and Congresses haven't done over the past 25 years?
I mean, this was not on their original to-do list, but it's rapidly climbing up the ranks of their priorities. Let's recall, of course, when there was that accident at DCA at Washington National Airport back in January, in the first couple days of President Trump's term. The reaction was even from the president himself in the White House briefing room to blame DEI, to blame hiring practices under the Biden administration, to basically point the finger elsewhere. What was a tragic accident. But that's what we've seen since, as the number of these incidents increase, that they've had to take it more seriously. And we reached that tipping point this past week at Newark, where we've had these multiple stops, real concerns about aviation safety, passengers rattled. This is Newark, of course, one of the busiest airports in the country. And we've seen Secretary Duffy be deployed on a number of talk shows in the last couple of days, pledging the administration will take this on. Now, they've got a lot on their plate right now, as we're going to go dive through all morning long with trade deals and the president's overseas trip and the like. But this is going to have to be part of the issue, too, Katty, because they understand as summer travel season approaches, if this continues to not only not get better, but potentially even get worse, it's going to cripple air travel, which is going to have not just impact potential passenger safety, but have a trickle-down effect for the economy, which, of course, President Trump cares so deeply about. So this is something we'll have to, Congress will have to see what sort of relationship push they have with the Hill. But they are now, in the last few days, realizing, hey, this is something we've got to take on.
Yeah, Newark, of course, United's hub. You can imagine there is a lot of pressure on the White House from United and the other airlines as well. Joining us now, Associate Professor of Air Traffic Management at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, Michael McCormack. He is former Vice President of the FAA Air Traffic Organization. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. McCormack. How does America's airport infrastructure compare to other major economies' airport infrastructure? Because my sense is I travel a lot around the world and I come back here and I feel like I'm coming into a crumbling airport system.
Good morning, Kathy, and thanks for having me on. The airport infrastructure in the United States is complex. It's by far the largest in the world. So as you can expect, that it takes a lot of support, a lot of funding in order to maintain and modernize and upgrade the airport system in the United States. And what is different about the U.S. versus other countries is that the U.S. airport infrastructure is heavily funded by the federal government through the Airport Improvement Program, which those ticket taxes that you pay every time you fly, a portion of that goes to funding of that airport infrastructure.
You've had stories a lot about air traffic controllers and the relatively low mandatory retirement age. We heard Sean Duffy over the weekend saying that a bunch of air traffic controllers had actually left from Newark just in recent days because of the problems at Newark Airport. So is this not just air traffic infrastructure problem, but also a personnel problem? And shouldn't that be relatively easy to fix?
You're correct, Katie, that the staffing levels for air traffic controllers in the United States has reached a critical level. The United States is over 3,000 controllers short of where they need to be in terms of their staffing. However, it's not an easy fix because the Federal Aviation Administration's Academy can only handle about 1,800 trainees per year. So you can see that there's a big gap between how many need to be hired and how many can be hired and trained. In addition to that, once through the academy, it takes 1 to 5 years to fully certify as a controller. So there isn't a quick fix. However, there are ways that in the short term, there can be things done, such as providing incentives for controllers to not retire, to stay within the system when they're eligible, but they haven't reached that mandatory age 55 retirement age. Additionally, there can be incentives to bring controllers to facilities that have been perennially hard to staff in terms of controller numbers.
This is David Ignatius in Washington. I wanted to ask how long it's going to be before this air traffic control problem, I want to say mess, begins to have real economic effects for the United States. Do you think we're nearing that point where we'll see a real difficulty in moving things from one place to another?
I think we're seeing part of that today. And there is an axiom within the aviation industry, and that is, however New York goes, so goes the rest of the system. And we're seeing at Newark with the ground stops and the significant ground delay programs that have led to delays upwards to 4 hours to try to get into Newark is going to have an impact upon the New York region and in turn the rest of the country.
Okay, Associate Professor at Air Traffic Management at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, Michael McCormack. I'm suddenly very glad that there is such a thing as an Associate Professor of Air Traffic Management.
Yes, indeed.
No, and I'm glad you're there with us. Thank you so much for joining us.